John Sedlar. This is your new baby.
Yes.
And then we're at the Playa on Beverly Boulevard.
Yes.
In the former spot of Grace.
Yes.
You've transformed the restaurant.
Yes.
And I really like the decor.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I like the mix of the tiles on the floor, and then there's a gorgeous bowl of bottles behind the bar.
Yes.
Great drinks come out of the bar, I have to say.
Oh, good,
Yes,
good, yes.
yeah,
The
yeah.
Julian is terrific.
But the food is even better than the decor. It's your casual version of Mexican food, southern Western food. So tell me about those tortillas.
They're all tortillas. We call them maize cakes.
Okay.
And here at Playa, we try to be pan-Latin, Spanish, South American. And the maize cakes are very earthy. And something about this building, I always loved it. It had an earthiness to it, a texture, a real spirit. And right now, after cooking, and I change every decade the way I cook, I look at for very soulful
Which part of the decade are we on?
Trying to cook very soulful with a lot of spirit and a lot of feeling and a lot of warmth. It's the hospitality business, and so our maize cakes are earthy. They have a lot of crunch to them. They go in your mouth and straight to your soul.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. And what I like about you is you're not only a chef, but you're I would say an intellectual chef. You have your museum about food.
Yes.
So I think you get your inspiration. A lot of your inspiration comes from your thinking, right?
Yes.
And then where also you just told me you go to Tijuana to get inspired.
Yeah, I know you're really jealous that I go to Tijuana. Do you want to go with us?
Yeah. Next time I'm going with you. Just take my car and go down.
You're going to be so surprised, and I really feel that food has the power to communicate, and it speaks to sociology, to politics, to socioeconomics in our culture, and so I really look at that and I tell all my cooks what's on that 1 square foot of plate in front of the guest, what's the DNA of the food, where does it come from, what are its roots, and how does it affect how we eat today in Los Angeles? Why are we eating this food?
And plate-wise, so on the duck and the skit that we had, what was underneath this? There are photos. You're not doing stencil like you're doing at Riviera.
Exactly.
You're doing photos, so where do you get the photo inspiration from?
I'm glad that you caught that, and we call it reflexiones, ventanas, windows into memories. And they're actually a photo, and they come from different inspirations. For the opening of Playa, we're doing northern New Mexico images, for example, Taos, Santa Fe, Chiles, corn. But I was just in Madrid, and I went to go see the Garden of Earthly Delights. So that fantastic painting, so we're doing a whole cycle of Hieronymus Bosch. We're doing movies because we're in Hollywood.
I have to come back.
So we're doing Clockwork Orange, a little comment on violence in our culture. We have some political statements. We have a Sarah Palin cycle. So politics are involved with eating and food.
Well, you've done a great job. It's a very nice restaurant, and now we're coming people together. Thank you so much.
So fun to have you here. I love to see you every 2 years at a new restaurant.